Hi people, thank you for watching this part 2 of our weekend getaway in Vosges. So we continued continued searching the best part here, or like a viewpoint. So on the GPS on Google Maps, we typed in Neufs Bois, because we're in summer that there's like a nice viewpoint there. But while on our way to Vosges, instead of turning right, instead of following it, we decided to go a different route. We went straight and feeling a little bit adventurous, and we thought that maybe we could just go straight and still end up in Neufs Bois. But as we went on, this is the sign that we saw, which means stop. Only the forest workers or loggers, I don't know how you call them, people who work there, can continue. So we stopped, and me just gonna get something from the car, but we stopped. We went by foot. Okay, and when we went inside, we saw lots and lots of pine trees, still with their leaves, even though most of them are on the ground now, as you see, because it's kind of like winter or start of winter. And so the weather is like that, cold, really cold and damp, and so nice though, because I don't know, the waterfall, they're everywhere in this forest. We saw them everywhere. Really nice. And and so as I was saying, waterfall right there. And this one is just a tiny waterfall, but we were tempted to try and taste it. We wondered what the taste like. So voila, goodness. Luckily I had my foldable cup in my pocket, and you see it's clear. The water is so clear, and it was really cold, so it was really fresh and a little bit sweet. In fact, it was sweet, but I wouldn't say it's clean though, because the rocks and everything we don't know. So rocks Okay, and of course we went on, and then another stop. As we continued, we saw this, like the highlight of the forest, I guess. This is really a big tree, a big pine tree, and it has its own name. This one is called Le Roi Soleil, the King Sun, like the King Sun, right? And this one is famous because it says on the board that it's been there for about 3 centuries now, and they named it after the King Louis XIV of France. And as you can see, it's really tall, 47 meters tall before it was cut, and with a circumference of 484 centimeters. So really big. And and they also said that it's one of the biggest pine trees in Vosges. So pine trees are tall, obviously. And in this part of the mountain, you see that it's still green, but as we went on and climbed up a little bit further up, the trees were more like naked, like white, without the leaves. The leaves have fallen already. So by the way, on the other side of the road, like across the Le Roi Soleil, the tree, the big pine tree, there was a drinking fountain like this, and I thought it was cool. It was cool, it's like man-made, but it's just at the same time it's nature. So it's the sun, the King Sun. And we also saw this signage that we can still continue if you want, or you can just stop and go back. And we decided to go back because it was getting darker, the sun was setting. But now you see that what I was telling you, that the trees here are a little bit more like naked and like whiter, you see, and the leaves are all on the floor. It felt like autumn, but it was the end of the start of the winter. In fact, the winter came a little bit later, like I think it started in January this time around. That's why there was no snow yet, but normally you can ski, there's like full of snow in this mountain normally in winter. And yeah, so now we have to go home. We didn't find the viewpoint. In fact, I don't think we did the right thing to follow the Neufs Bois on the GPS. In fact, what you need to do to find the viewpoint here in Vosges is to follow Rouge Gazon. I'm gonna do another video for that, because finally, in fact, we just realized that it's like the same forest from the first video, Forêt domaniale de Saint-Maurice et Boussin. So there, so yeah. So it was like a big forest. So yeah, on my next video, that we followed the GPS the next day going to Rouge Gazon, and it was amazing. I mean, the viewpoint there was amazing, like incredible. So all right, so please follow me, follow my YouTube channel, subscribe, and see my next video, another video that we filmed in Vosges. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye. Have a good one. Bye.